Okay, here we go. Writing the equations of lines. Flip lesson number 4. All right, so we're being asked to sketch these two lines on the same graph and to see if we notice anything. So I'm going to take my graph. Apparently, I've already graphed them. So the red graph is showing this line right here, right? My y-intercept is -4. Why did I use red? My y-intercept is -4. My slope is 2, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. So that's that line. This equation matches up with this graph. My y-intercept is 3. My slope is 2, up 2 over 1. So what do we notice? Well, the first things we notice is that these two lines are parallel, right? They are parallel. Parallel lines will never ever intersect, right? They'll never touch each other. And the reason why they're parallel is because they have the same slope. So if I'm writing this down, make sure you're writing it down on your paper. So here we notice that both of these equations had the same slope, right? The slope of 2. So it would make sense when we graph the lines that we would have two lines with exactly the same slope. And because they have the same slope, they are parallel. Okay, draw a line that is parallel to y equals 3x minus 4 and also has a y-intercept of 2. So we could go about this two different ways. The first thing is we could go ahead and graph this line. We could see that it has a y-intercept equal to -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see that it has a slope equal to 3. So we would go up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. I want to try to get, I can draw a straighter line if I do more dots. Okay, not too bad. So we want to find a line, so a new line that's parallel to this and also has the y-intercept of 2. So our y-intercept of 2, I'm going to go to the y-axis and put a point, I put a dot on 2. And we just learned that, or we were reminded that parallel lines have the same slope. So if I want to draw a new line in green that's parallel to the old line in blue, then I'm going to use the same slope. I'm going to use the slope equal to 3. So from this point, I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1, and there we have it. So draw a line that's parallel to y equals 3x minus 4 and also has a y-intercept of 2. That's this line right here. Write the equation of a line that's parallel to y equals 1/4 x and has a y-intercept of 5. So here we're just writing the equation of the line. We're not graphing it. So what do we know about parallel lines? That's right, parallel lines have the same slope. So they're giving me an equation already. This is the old equation, and now we want something new. The new equation has to have two things. It has to be parallel to the old line, and it has to have a y-intercept of 5. Since we know that parallel lines have the same slope, then our new line has to have the exact same slope as the line it wants to be parallel to. So that gives me 1/4 x. And of course, the new line also has to have the y-intercept of 5. So there we go. This is the equation of the line that's parallel to this old line and also has the y-intercept of 5. Now we want to draw a line. So now we're back to graphing. Draw a line that's parallel to x equals 0 and also goes to the point 3, 2. So we're going to do two things. The first step is we're going to sketch the line. So we're going to take this. I call them the old lines because they're given to us. So we're going to sketch x equals 0. Well, we know x, those are vertical lines. They go up and down. And since x equals 0 is right there, It's going to be a straight up and down line. I know, isn't that funny? It's actually the y-axis. Another name for the y-axis is x equals 0. And that makes sense because every single point on this line, x equals 0, has x equal to 0. Every single point. That's why its name is x equals 0. All right, so that's our old line. So our new line, we want our new line to be parallel. So our new line has to be parallel to our old line and also include this point. So let's go ahead and graph the point. 3, 2 tells me that I'm going over 3 and up 2. There's my point. And so it makes sense that if we want to draw a line through this point that's parallel to the line x equals 0, this line will also have to be a vertical line going straight up and down. So there we have it. Our new line is parallel to our old line and goes through the point 3, 2.